Well, damn. After we all speculated that it's not gonna be the end of the world, as the VV induced might be the most skippable banner, Square decided to drop a bombshell in the notifications section, and we are seeing here in Reddit going bonkers. I know people are now speculating Crystal Chronicles did their thing, but now I'm not here to speculate. I'm just here to read the Reddit thread. So, Chapter 4, Part Act 3, Chapter 4, Part 2, En Passant arrives Friday, September 24 to UTC. So, Primus Island and Illuminating Dreams must be cleared in normal mode in order to access Act 3, Chapter 4, and Passing. In the next part of the chapter, a character's LD weapon will be added, and 3 characters' 7-star armor will become realizable. Furthermore, the Wisdom of Tombs token challenge will be available alongside the release of Act 3, Chapter 4, Part 2. So what does the Wisdom of Tombs token challenge is? I guess we're beating the shit out of the Tantarian. What's a Tantarian? It's that monster inside a book. I think that was the one of the monsters featured in this chapter in Japan. I haven't done the chapter in Japan, but let's go to this. So Joshua already replied, son of a submariner, and a weird emoji. I'm gonna upload that. You can't do that to us. You're evil, man. He may be evil, but he is the Josh, and you can't stop the Josh. Chaos has entered the chat. I was frozen in time, but now I feel as if my time is just beginning. But think of the Thornberries, Joshua. Their knives will get dull with all the scrambling they'll have to do. No, please, I have to save resources for months. Please. Joshua acting a little bit sus. Uh-huh. So we are supposed to temper expectations or not. A real Kafka fan just want to set the world on fire, but we still love you even you are a top 1 villain. Bash von Rosenberg said, "Gonna need more resources for this. My resources can't take it. Sid is so soon." Then there's someone laughing. You're laughing. You're laughing. Joshua keeping it was typo, guys. My bad, a secret theory. This is very sus. Then the next statement, not surprising. Juice is kind of underwhelming. And we've already had our LD board before. Yes, it's true. Deuce already had an LD board. And the net notice states that there's 2 people who's gonna get an LD board. So it's VV who doesn't have an LD board but has an LD because he was a GL first, and it may be someone else. Plus, I imagine a very high percentage of long term players have VVLD from his GL first, so a lot would skip this banner. By switching it up a bit, it's a good way for them to try and get more people spending and possibly buying more gems in the future. Maybe we'll also see this with Valtir and Vincent at some point. Actually, if you're thinking about it, when is Valtir coming? It's not stated that it's gonna be a new LD, but it's gonna be an LD. But on top of it, it's gonna be Awakened to Crystal 80, so it's at Valtir. So, yeah, Vincent is already 80, so someone is gonna be traveling to level 80 and is gonna get an LD. Let's see more. I don't know if I'm missing something here, but who is this tech referring to? That level 80 cap doesn't make any sense with the supposedly featured characters. Both Vivi and Deuce have level 80, correct. It talks about 2 LD boards when only Vivi should be receiving them, correct. It talks about 3 high armor plus. This should be 2 since only Vivi, it should be Vivi and Deuce. So, Rydia, who was on this banner in Japan, also has a C80 in the current global landscape. My feeling is that Rydia is going to be removed from this banner and replaced with a time traveling GL first LD. This banner would then end up being a triple LD banner with Vivi, Deuce, and a time traveler for GL first. Keep your motorcycle down! I don't expect Vivi or Deuce being replaced since their high armor plus were already announced in the stream slides. This guy is smart. There are 28 characters having C70 in the current global. Kane, Lena, Cyan, Edgar, Realm, Leo, Quistis, Renova, Zidane, Steiner, Garnet, Oron, Kimari, Seymour, Jack, Prish, Liliset, Apmao, Fran, Fang, Papalimo, Alpinod, Prompto, Ace, Waterspa, King, Sync, 8, and the Twins. Among these characters, Renoa, Kimari, and 8 already have their LD, just no LD board. Realm, Prish, and King have no LD in Japan yet. So if they release them as the third LD, it will be a GL first. But Prish's data mined to come on Japan next week, right? Are they gonna do a simultaneous release on Prish? Lena, Liliset, and Apmo are campaign tied LDs. These are the most likely time traveling candidates. And I think the best one of these three is Apmu because it's an anniversary campaign. But if Apmu is going to be time traveled, what does that mean for Zack LD, which is the second part of the anniversary campaign? I don't know. Kane, Garnet, Oron, Apmu, and Prompto did not receive a rework with their LD in Japan. If they time traveled, they would be working at their full capacity even without rework. It's currently unknown whether if the time traveler GL first is receiving a rework. I doubt that it will be a character receiving a rework. They're doing full scale rework at C90. So if we're gonna get a rework for Apmu, it could be partial or no rework at all. Zidane, Jack, Ace, Waterspa, and the Twins are future burst candidates based on JP forecast. And there are the 70 characters with high armor. Lena, Leo, Quistis, Garnet, Zidane, Renova, Kimari, Apmu, Apinod, and 8. The description didn't explicitly mention new high armor, so this means mentioned characters have a higher chance, eliminating those who already have LD and those who would get beat in the future. We have Lena, Leo, Quistis, Garnet, Afmu, and Alpinod. So it all leads to Afmu. It's gonna be Afmu, guys. It's gonna be Afmu. It's gonna be Afmu. If it's either Lena or Apmu, I will definitely pull hard because their forecasted banners are not friendly for me. Isn't Apmu LD the one that swaps turns, I think? I don't know. Let's go check after I read this Reddit thread. If it's either Lena or Apmu, I will definitely pull hard because their forecasted banners are not friendly for me. Sometimes you want Afmu won't wish Afmu won't time travel because I would lose a banner for Zidane Burst. So why not throw for Sid Reigns? Unless you hate him. Actually, I'm gonna token Sid Reigns, and I'm gonna gem him. So if it's Apmu, I'm maybe tickets. I got Zell early anyway, so what's there left to say? It's a long thread. Thank you, Reddit, for giving me a video to work on. So, oh, you're not JP then? Okay, let's go this. Let's just read. Apmu also makes sense due to the fact that A, she was put into the game to coincide with the Mughal glove weapon gloves for the Fist character, which means she is here. That means they could use her slot to release the Pumpkin Lollipop Great Sword during October. Huh? Next is from Howie Sever from Hawkeye. Feels like they never check the translation or they leave it this way for more vagueness for GL surprises. I think it's either Afmu or Ridya. But then again, Afmu HA is in GL isn't realizable yet. While Ridya has no high armor in GL to begin with, so you can't realize an HA that's not in the game yet. Juice Tifa has LD boards and Tifa HA realizable with while Juice HA is not. Could it be a mistranslation? Everyone's saying Vincent or Baltier take no, they're already C80. So yeah, that was my initial reaction. If you watch the video until here, so it's Afmu, but I'm gonna be hard sus. I wish it would be King. Yeah, King Ina. Can we get some King Inamo in the chat? Okay, we're here at FFOO tip. My teammates are going apeshit right now, not because of this thing, but there. So we're here at Zand LC, and we got this. Oh shit! Squall's Higher Armor Plus is coming? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Do I have the materials? I'm in the game now, so let's see. How do I have the materials for Squall? I have the books, but I don't have the ingots. So that's isn't it like 20 ingots for one? No, it's 20. I think it's 20 tokens for one nugget. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. So, Apmu. Yeah, this one. So, Apmu is with Tifa, Zidane, and yeah. It, yeah, it's the part 1 of the anniversary banner because part 2 is Zack. So, I don't I don't know if Zack what will they do with Zack LD, but we've seen banners being forwarded like a month or a week before. Case in point, Shantodo LD board. So we can have Apmu before Reigns. I mean, Apmu is already before Reigns, but we can have a good chunk of Apmu before Sid reigns for a long time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Apmu LD. Nasa Lazada yan. Nasa Lazada yan. Nasa Lazada yan. Nasa, okay. So, Apmu, yeah, it's the one that swaps turns. I think it, oh, I forgot. Yeah. Wait, they didn't swap turns? I don't know. Okay, she swapped turns. So she forwarded Tifa on her after her turn. So that's why Apmu works good with Sid Reigns. And it's so loud. Also, why is Guy here? Is it because Guy lost chapter? Well, anyway, that's what we're actually gonna foresee. So yeah, end the video, but I hope it's King. King Ina.